Hi Leos and welcome to my channel, the Zodiac Love Tarot. I'm Jennifer Winters and this is your Leo April 2020 Astrology Tarot reading. And I'm so happy to have you back, and I pulled out all the stops tonight. I pulled out all my cards because I really want to do a comprehensive reading. I know there's a lot of uncertainty out there around the coronavirus and people are really needing direction and guidance and hope and love, and that's what I like to do. I like to bring it to you because I am a sextilinean Libra, and that's my whole sole purpose is to help you feel better, live better, and yeah, have a good life, okay? So what I'm going to do is get your energy, and I am going to put it into these cards so that I can get your story and find out how I can help you, okay? And what I did prior to this was that I put some gems out on my cards, and I started with the obsidian on my regular celestial tarot card deck, which you guys have probably seen me use before. And the obsidian is something that unveils mysteries and tells you what needs to be uncovered. And so we're going to find out what needs to be uncovered for you. And then I have the lapis on my energy cards. These are going to be all clarification cards after I read the celestial, because I want to really get that full story about what's going on with you. And then I've got my red jasper on top of my chakra cards, because we're going to find out what chakra you need to move forward. And then I got my citrine on my gem cards, and this is about abundance. Then I have my amethyst that is on top of my spirit animal cards. And then I also have my white turquoise is on top of my moon cards. And then I also have my tiger eye on top of the traditional rider waite, which is going to give us a conclusion to our reading tonight. So let's just get started, shall we? So, Leo, what do I feel for Leo? What is going on with Leo in the month of April? What is going on for Leo? What do I feel for Leo? Okay. I'm getting a lot of self-improvement. I can feel that. I'm getting a lot of self-improvement. But I'm also feeling like you guys are kind of bored in a way, bored to tears at this time, because you are social creatures and the social isolation is not really helping you that much. So you're feeling kind of bored. I'm getting that. Okay, so we might be just going through some self improvement because of the situation that you're finding yourself in, self-improvement. Also, I feel like some Leos, though, are pulling some sort of challenge that's going on. I'm feeling that some of you are bored and some of you have like this giant challenge in front of you. So I wonder how the cards are going to read that when there's this split energy. Well, let's find out. Okay. All right. Put that down. Let's see what's going on. Okay, we've seen that before on these readings going around. Okay, I see a challenge right here. Okay, so the first card that I got was Venus the Empress. Okay, and it was upright for you. And then I also got the Crucius, which is the Ace of Swords. Okay, and there's more Libra energy there. Now we do have a moon in Libra, and I believe it's on, yeah, the 7th. And then the moon goes into Taurus, the new moon on the 22nd. So I can see why you would pull the Empress card for that. And then we also have the fixed fire card and the Queen of Wands, and that is your energy. There we go, the Leo energy right there. The fixed fire and the Queen of Wands. So your energy is in there. And then the Perseus card. That means you guys are going through a challenge, because Perseus gets ready for a challenge, and this is the Three of Wands. You may need some help along the way, but you're certainly going to have the gifts that you need. So, okay, so for those of you who are bored, I think that you need to pick up some sort of challenge, because you need to challenge yourself at this time, because this is a card for the Ace of Swords, is to find out how you can start something new for yourself. In this particular reading, that's what this means, is you need to find a challenge for yourself, and it needs to be something that is going to better you. and it'll maybe help other people, but it's definitely going to be something that is going to give you a better sense of self and self growth. So I find that. Okay, so now taking all of these together, all right. So what I see right here with this Empress card is that when we talk about Libra, we talk about Taurus, we're talking about this connection of the divine from heaven to earth, okay? And we talk about things of beauty and of money and of putting roots down and of consistency and those sort of things. So at this particular moment, Leo, you may be feeling uh, like the need to make sure everything is taken care of in terms of your family, in terms of your finances, and also your inner beauty, your outer beauty, and you're getting this divine message that's coming down that is trying to tell you to basically love others and have balance in your life. And so this is the kind of energy that's going to be flooded into your particular month of April, and it's going to revolve around home and family and health and yourself and love and beauty for yourself, inward and outward. Okay, so that's for starters. And then we have this challenge. Okay, either you're challenging yourself, it could be a new routine to get you to more beauty, it could be a new routine for your family. It's something where you're also presented with this ability to have a good start, with this mindset to have a good start, and to really manifest what it is that you want in your life. But it's going to be a challenge, it's going to take some sacrifice and some effort. And also, this card is a card of protection as well, of you protecting your family, starting out with this ability to clarify issues, which is also protective in some way. And then we have your fixed fire, meaning that it's going to take all of your energy to really move forward in this month of April, but you have to be fixed. You have to use your fire to get there. You have to use your gentle touch to get there. You have to be able to have pride in everything you do and pride in your family, because these are the traits that are going to show your strength. And when you have this card here of roots and your home and your family life and your economics and everything, it's going to take all of that Leo power to keep all of that under control. But even within that, some of you are experiencing a challenge as if you've never experienced before. And you are going to need all the necessary gifts, and you're going to need all of your power, all of this beautiful Leo power to influence, to say the right things, to have the charisma to get what you need to have done. And this challenge, that those are your gifts. Like with Perseus, he's given from his father this sword, and here's your sword. You've been gifted the sword. You can even think of that as the sword of Zeus. You've been gifted that sword. And then also this shield of protection here. So, but also Perseus has a lot of charisma. He's a demigod, so you have a lot of charisma. So in this particular situation, in this challenge, you are going to have to use all of the gifts that are given to you. Whoever's in this challenge, I don't know if you're on the front lines of something, or if your challenge is economic, like how I'm going to pay for this, or how I'm going to do this, or how I'm going to keep things going. You're going to use what you've always used, your talents, Leo. You're going to use that pride that you have in yourself, that courage, that commitment, that just that charisma that everyone loves to get things done, and that sheer fire force that just is so fixed and it burns eternally inside of you. You're going to be able to use all of those gifts to get through this challenge. But now let's clarify this. Let's see what else is going on. Ooh, I already feel the fire. Whenever I feel fire in these readings, I just get like, ooh, like I probably should get some water. Give me a second. Oh, goodness. Feeling it. Okay. So now let's pull from your chakra, from the chakra deck, and find out what that energy is for you. Like, what is going to help you through this challenge that you're going through? Like, what energy do you need from your chakra? And this had the red jasper on there, so let's find out. Inspiration. That's the card that you got, inspiration. So that's what you need. You need an infusion of inspiration. And hopefully I just brought that to you. It's a beautiful card. Wake up in the morning, okay? Look at the sun. That the sun is your energy. That's, it's for you. So get up in the morning, look at the sun, get inspired, and take on that challenge. I don't know what it is that you're going through, but take that challenge on with inspiration, with something beautiful, like with this Venus beauty. Look at the things that are beautiful around you and try to absorb and reflect that energy, okay? So that's a beautiful card from the chakra. Now let's look at energy here, okay, from the actual energy cards. I had the lapis on top of that. And let's just see what you get for that. Okay, let's see. You got the 6th chakra, the archangel of meditation. Okay, so again, with this inspiration, maybe what it is that you need to do is really just meditate, and that is going to help you with this challenge. Have some forward thinking. Think about in your meditation, how can I make today better? How can I get through this? Can I bring more love to the table? Can I bring more communication to the table? What can I bring with me today that's really going to transform my day into something productive? And what is going to give me the inspiration that I need to move forward? That's what you want to do there. All right. So that's just a beautiful, beautiful energy, okay? The 6th chakra. Okay, so let's see what else we have. All right, so this is going to be your card of abundance or expansion. We'll have to see what it means, but these are the gem cards, okay? So let's see what that means for you today. That's a citrine, and it's putting all this abundance and energy into these cards to find out for you what you need. Okay, fertility, the fairy stone. Fertility, the fairy stone. Okay, so when we talk about fertility, I mean, we can talk about it literally, like maybe a child gives you inspiration, or maybe having a child gives you or the thought of having one, or the thought of furthering your family. Something that is challenging you. Maybe the thing that you need to get through it is just this idea of growth, of fertility, like maybe growing within yourself, or growing your family, or seeing your children grow up, something of that nature. Or even just a woman that you see, or a man that you see in your life, that can give you that fertility at a later point, or has already given it to you. There's something to be grateful there, okay? Something of inspiration. Okay, so fertility is one of the greatest inspirations in the world, is to be able to procreate, and to pass on your genes, and to pass on your feelings and your thoughts to another human being, and have them pass them back to you. So that's abundance right there. That's what brings our life joy and abundance. So maybe that is your inspiration, okay? All right, we like that. And now we're going to look at your spirit animal. Now earlier this month, and I don't know if anybody even saw it, but I did readings for spirit animals for the different elemental signs, like air and fire and water. So if you want to go back and look at that for the fire sign, if you haven't seen it, I think it was pretty intuitive, so I want you to check that out. And then also, I'm just letting you know that I did some Aquarius. I'm going to do Aquarius and Capricorn readings, and they're going to be kind of heavy because I think it has a lot to do with what's going on in the world today. So if you want to check those out, specifically the coronavirus, I'm trying not to mention it too much, but if you're interested, take a look at those 2 readings as well, okay? So let's find out though what your spirit animal is right now to get through this challenge that you're going through. Let's see. The turtle spirit, slow and steady, wins the race. The turtle spirit, okay? Slow and steady. So, whatever this challenge is, okay, just take it day by day and just take it slowly. Don't get frantic over anything, okay? Know your worth. Know your, I think that could have been one of your cards. Who knows? It could have been your fire sign. I feel like that maybe was one of your spirit animals was know your worth, but I'm not sure. I know that it did come up for one of the readings, but in this particular case, you want to know that you have the knowledge that you need to get through any situation. So just, take it slow and steady, and that will win the race. Just trust in your own abilities, okay? Trust in what you've done in the past, using your charisma, using your ability to communicate and gather people around you and to rally people in your leadership skills, all of that, just trust in that and then let it unfold. And then let it unfold as slowly as the situation needs. Don't do anything rash. Don't do anything frantic. Don't go into panic mode. Don't go into angry mode. Just let it happen. Just go with the flow. Use your inspiration, use your meditation, and go with the flow, okay? All right, so that's pretty good. Okay, so, and then, yeah, the turtle. That's cool. Okay, turtles live for a long time. All right, next we're going to look at the moon. And like I said, Libra and also Taurus, we're going to have moons in those particular signs. And also, just, I probably haven't mentioned yet, but we're going to be talking about Pluto quintile to Chiron. Okay, and Chiron is a healer, and so is, and Pluto is for transformation. And because that is happening on the 22nd, okay, so this I think has a lot to do with healing in the moon, because a lot of times the moon unveils what you need to heal, and Chiron, it helps Chiron to illuminate issues, and then Pluto helps the transformation along. So let's take a look at what the moon is for you. We already have those healing powers of Taurus and Libra, showing you balance, showing you how to be consistent and being around your family and beauty and love. So you're already getting all that energy from the moon. But let's see what is specific for you. Okay, Leo? Okay, let's take a look. Surrender to the divine, the full moon. We've gotten this one before, and I just talked about Celine, and I had talked about how that energy can unveil the truth for you, and now you have this full moon here. So you surrender to the divine, meaning that, take that has a lot of, again, to do with slow and steady. Surrender to the gifts that the divine have already given you. And like I said, charisma, that's a big one. Leadership, strength, your subtle nature to be able to win people over, your just everything you do, your fire, your mind. As a Leo, you just really have it all. You do. So just surrender to your abilities and know that it's already that you're already protected by the divine. Okay, already protected. Whew. So on that challenge, you're already protected. And then, yes, okay, you have your inspiration. And all right, so now we're going to go with the conclusion with the classical Rider Waite deck. All right, so that's going to tell us something really insightful and really just wrap up this reading, okay, for the month of April. All right, let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. All right. And I also had that tiger eye on there for protection. So, okay. So this means that this is upright for you. So this means that you're going to leave something this month that no longer serves you. Okay. It's going to mean, it could be at the end of April is what I'm feeling. And that might have to do with that Pluto going into retrograde. Because Pluto goes into retrograde on the 25th. Okay, and so that may mean that maybe something happens this month and it really tells you that it's time to just, you've done all you could, and or even you could say, hey, I fixed this situation, it's now over, and now I can finally leave. It's like taking a breath of fresh air and moving away from whatever doesn't serve you, anymore. And it could also mean that you're like literally moving away somehow. Like that, maybe that's a challenge for you. Maybe you are considering a move for some reason. So it could be just literal that way. And you also have the, this is protection. So you see the woman and the child here. You're moving away to protect them, perhaps. So that could be something in, it's in the cards for you. Doesn't mean you have to, you have to do it, but it does mean that it's a possibility for you that you're moving away from something that doesn't serve you anymore, and you're taking, you're taking with you the best parts of it's like you're salvaging the best parts of what did happen, and you're taking that with you. You're trying to protect what's yours, so you're taking the rest with you. All right, so maybe that, like I said, is the challenge. I mean, I can't really guess more than that because I don't know you personally, but I would love to. So if you want to leave me a comment down below, or if you want to send me an email at askjenniferwinters.com and get a reading, or just say something, or please share this with another Leo, or share this which is someone who's interested in astrology. And then please give me a like and subscribe to the channel so that I can get bring more readings to you. And like I said, check out those other readings for Aquarius and Capricorn, and also for your spirit animal, because I think that was pretty cool and it might also help. So thank you again, Leo, and I will see you next time. And